Hey YouTube, what is going on, man? So today's YouTube video, we're gonna be kicking it back, chilling, man. Little story time on a second channel. I've been wanting to put out more content and just talk about different things on my second channel that you won't normally hear me talk about. So today's video is something interesting. I've seen always a lot of content creators do this over the years, and I thought, you know, my story is definitely funny for sure. So I wanted to tell it on how I lost my virginity, bro, because I'm sure a lot of y'all out there are going through kind of that phase, especially all your youngest, man, where like you haven't lost yet, you're feeling this pressure, yada yada, stuff like that. So let me tell you my story real quick, bro. If you want to see more story times, man, make sure you guys drop a like and show support on this video. Feel free to share your story in the comment section below, and also make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel for just different content, bro. We're doing a lot of different stuff, man. I'm trying to just, you know, focus on that. So let's get into it, man. So I grew up in an elementary school, like middle school and stuff like that. You know, I went to like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. There was a couple girls who were already pregnant, like in the 8th, 7th grade. So that's the type of, you know, elementary school I went to. It was kind of, you know, out of pocket over there, right? And there was always this stigma, right? Like, oh, if you never kiss a girl, or if you know, if you haven't smashed yet, you were kind of like a loser type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's definitely shouldn't be the case. I'll go over that at the end and stuff like that. But that was kind of the environment, you know what I'm saying? They were always talking about, you know, girls and, you know, hitting and all this stuff, man. We're like 13, 14 years old types, you know what I mean? So that was kind of the elementary school I went to. And then I went to, my parents put me into a private high school. So like the energy was completely different, like from going from elementary school, middle school to high school. It was like a totally different switch. You know, everyone was just out of pocket wilding to just, you know, it was very, you know, it was a Christian high school, stuff like that. Everything was, you know, mellow and all that stuff. So anyways, man, like I said, I dated a few girls in high school. Like they were pretty long relationships. Like one was like for 3 years, another one was for like 2 years, a year. So you know what I mean? So like it was very like that. And I, you know, like I said, I went to a Christian high school, so I didn't, you know, the girls there weren't, you know, I won't say they just, you know, they weren't about it, you know, and that was fine to me. Like I didn't bother me at all, you know. I didn't date them for that at all. So I had great relationships and stuff like that. Was your boy doing a little experiment? Oh, for sure, bro. The Gawk 9000, most definitely, bro. But like, nah, I just never got to that point, man. And so we fast forward until I think it was like early stages of college, man. I think I was like 18, 19. More so probably on the 19 side because I was single at the time. And throughout high school, you know, I know some of y'all fellows can relate. There was always that girl who like was always show you love. Like she was always hitting on you. Always hitting on you, you know what I'm saying? And like we were definitely cool, but it was just one of those things where like you just never vibed. Like you never had the same friend group or the same circle, you know what I'm saying? So never got to interact. And you know, I was dating at the time and stuff like that. But I think that was kind of the play right there. Let's call her Sabrina. Let's just call her Sabrina just for the sake of the video, man. So then later on in college, when my sister came back, Sabrina and my sister became friends. They like out of nowhere type stuff, became friends. And you know, at this point in time, I had braces. I was just playing video games. I wasn't really worried about, you know, getting it in. And so yeah, it came to a point where I think it was like they had went out one night, right? And I'm at home playing video games because that's just what I did. I was doing YouTube and stuff like that. I didn't go out and really talk to nobody, stuff like that. And you know, they came back one night, and it was just so I live with my mom. It was me, my mom, and sister, right? My mom was at work. She worked graveyard shifts. Sister and Sabrina came home. They were a little tipsy, you know what I'm saying? They just came from the club or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? She was feeling the kid. So I go to get water, and my sister like heads back to the back or whatever. And she whispers in my ear and says, "I'm all yours tonight." And I was like, bro, what? I was like, in my head, I'm like, bro, this is it. I'm about to turn up. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. You know, in my head, I'm thinking, bro, I'm about to tear it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go crazy. And I gotta give a shout out to sis, cause she was CP3, Steve Nash in the clutch, man. Oopin'. You know, she didn't try to block or nothing like that. She just let the boy rock. So I'm like, okay, here we go. My time to shine. So so we had like rooms kind of next to each other, but like my room was like almost like soundproof. It was weird. So it's late at night. She comes in, you know, start giving your boy a back massage, vibing out type stuff, right? I'm like, okay, here we go. Like, this is it. I'm about to go crazy. I've been thinking about this moment my whole life. You know, you get the foreplay going, vibe and stuff like that, man. And you know, she starts doing the, you know, the Gok 9000, like we vibing, right? Hey, I'm gonna be honest, fellas. It was a cool, I think maybe 3 seconds, and I was donezo. It was a smooth 3 seconds, bro. And it was just like, I like said, yo, I gotta use the bathroom. So I rushed to the bathroom type stuff. She's like, wait, what's wrong? I'm like, I gotta use the bathroom. Fellas, it was like a cool 3. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, bro, I gotta show out. Like, there's just no way I'm going out like this. So I tell myself to lock it in, right? So I go back for round 2. I'm in there like at this point, you know, I waited my whole life for this. So recovery time was non-existent. I was ready to go, vibing, boom. And I'm mad nervous too. I'm sitting there like, bro, like I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm just sitting there. And luckily she was more like on the experience side, so she kind of helped your boy out. And boom, I'm in there like swimwear. And I'm gonna keep it a stack, man. I don't know how this even happened, bro. But I lasted a cool 15 seconds. And that was it, bro. Like, it literally was the fastest 2 I've ever done in my life. It was like, back to back. I don't even know how that happened. 15 seconds, I was donezo. And at that point, then we started cuddling. But you know that cuddling where like, you're not cuddling, but like she's cuddling you. Like, she was almost like hugging me, like patting me on the back, telling me it's okay. So I think I got up and like left like middle of the night and went to my mom's room and slept. Cause I was just like, bro, I was supposed to show out. I didn't show nothing. So all in all, that's basically how it happened for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, guys, if you're watching this video, don't feel pressure. You know, there's no pressure, man. All right, everyone moves at their own pace. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I recommend doing it with somebody like you're in a relationship with and stuff like that. Especially when you're young in high school, even in like middle school. Like, bro, like the last thing you should be thinking, like, just focus on, you know, your education, you know, hanging out with your friends, man, in sports, bro. That's probably the biggest thing in high school for sure. But yeah, go in the comment, share your experience, man. But anyone who's all the younger fellas who watch this, I'm telling you, bro, your prime and all that stuff, man. Your 20s, all that stuff, you'll be having fun, man, just kicking it. But just let it come naturally, man. Don't try to force it. And I'm gonna just tell you right here, right now, your first time, you're not beating it up, fam. You're not. Like, all that stuff you built up in your head, you watch on the hub, there's just no way you're beating it up. So go into the mindset you're gonna do the best that you can and get it over with, man. You know what I'm saying? And just try to enjoy it, even though it's probably gonna be a sell. So that's basically my story, man. Hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure y'all drop a like, man. Oh man, that was funny, yo. But yeah, and like I said, everyone moves at their own pace, man. I mean, I recommend not being those middle schoolers who get pregnant, or even in high school, man. You have a long life ahead of you. Focus on that. Hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like, subscribe. I'll definitely check you guys out later, man.